What's going on, guys? King Trats here, back in another video on the channel, and today we are back with another episode of the Showdown, part 2, round 2 of the Chicken Wars, where we are pitting our top 4 favorite chicken sandwiches against each other. Today we have the number 1 seed against the number 4 seed. If you don't know, I had the first episode. I will forget to leave a link, but Burger King and KFC duked it out, and Burger King, which was the 3 seed, actually came out on top, the spicy chicken. So we are back again with the number 1 seed. We have Popeyes with their spicy chicken sandwich, the Cadillac, the Rolls Royce, the one that started all of these chicken wars. If you don't remember Popeyes' first drop, that they had a chicken shortage at this point where people couldn't find the sandwich and people were literally beating each other up at that point to do so. And on this side, we actually have the OG. Chick-fil-A's been doing chicken sandwiches longer than all of these restaurants, and they are the classic. A lot of people really love the Chick-fil-A variety, but it is the 4 seed. I had the rankings before when I reviewed them the first time. Also, coming with that, I did put the Chick-fil-A mac and cheese, and we're gonna put the Popeyes homestyle mac and cheese up against it. People have been asking for that, so I did get both, as well as the waffle fries versus the Cajun fries. But before we get into all of that, you know we gotta start with the Cadillac, the chicken sandwiches. Let's get them out of their corners and into the ring. Did I really just say that like it was a boxing match? I did. Is that upside down? Yeah, why not? It's upside down. Let's do that. Let's get our Chick-fil-A spicy chicken sandwich. We only do the spicy varieties because that is my favorite. I don't like classic chickens. I shouldn't say I don't like them. I prefer the spicy variety. Not saying I don't like them. I'm just more of a spicy person. So here they are. Now, come on out of here. Hey. Here we go. There we go. Should we make this look better? Or this is how it came. So there they are. Chick-fil-A. Popeyes. Spicy chicken sandwich. Chick-fil-A's variety comes with the spicy batter, so there is no spicy sauce on it. It is just plain. I don't eat pickles. I know people do. I apologize in advance. Popeyes has their classic breaded filet, but what they do is they add a ton of spicy sauce. Actually, I prefer it that way. That's a W if you ask me. White bun for Chick-fil-A, brioche bun for Popeyes. Anywho, I guess we should start with I started with the lower seed last time, or did I not? I think I started with KFC. Doesn't really matter. Let's start with Chick-fil-A. All right, so Chick-fil-A, there we are on the white bun. Nice breaded filet. They really do fry a good chicken sandwich, in my opinion. Haven't had it in a while, but I'm ready for this. No talking. Oh, they booked their A game today. Listen. This might be the best Chick-fil-A sandwich that I've had yet. Super fresh, super moist. You can see the spicy batter and the sauce inside of the breading. I prefer when it's like this as opposed to just getting a regular chicken sandwich and then dousing it in spicy sauce. Again, also my opinion, I just like when it's actually in the breading, so you don't have to like rely on putting a ton of the sauce on there. The white bun is kind of mid, if you ask me. But it is buttered, and it tastes buttery. You can definitely taste the butter on here, which is a massive plus. This is better than I remember. I'm keeping a full stack. Walking into this, Popeyes is number 1 seed for a reason. Might be tougher than I thought. Again, haven't tried Popeyes yet. I think a massively underrated part of the sandwich is actually the buttered bread. The butter adds a little bit of that like sweet buttery taste to the spicy, and it does complement well. I give them props also for the fact that you don't need condiments on this. You don't. Obviously, most people go with Chick-fil-A sauce. I actually have Polynesian. They gave me the wrong sauce. That's on them. That's cool. Alright, let's get one of these. I don't like their fries, so this might be a landslide victory. They're not bad. They're not bad. They're just, you'll see when I get Popeyes fries, to me it might be a landslide. But again, some of that Polynesian. Chick-fil-A sauce is their best sauce if you ask me. But I do like their Polynesian. It is my second favorite on the menu. So gimme. The sauces save these fries to me. The fries, in my opinion, it's just very potato, which isn't a bad thing. They do have a fresh cut feel to them, which is a plus. But I prefer a seasoned fry. And these, other than salt, are not seasoned at all. But I can live with them. But just living with a fry is not going to be enough to make the cut. But their sandwich, it's done right. It's something, it just seems like something they've been doing for a very long time, which shows in how they make it. Also, massive props to the fact that Chick-fil-A employees are just abnormally nice all the time. All the time. I like this sandwich, but I'm going to save some because I want to eat it with the mac and cheese. So we are going to move on to what most people consider to be the best chicken sandwich on the market. The Popeyes chicken sandwich. I did the spicy. You know it and you love it. Good brioche bun. Nice, thick filet. Good breading. Good flavor to the breading. I've had this a billion times. Everybody, I know people are literally fighting over this thing, but I'm ready for this one too. If I was going to fight somebody over a chicken sandwich, it might be this one too. And the first thing you notice when you bite this, one is the flavor bomb. The breading is just super seasoned and just, you know it if you've had it. How juicy that is in the middle. The spicy mayo is also no slouch. Good crunch on this one as well. Chick-fil-A's actually has a little more crunch to it, but there's no condiments on it, so it should hold up a little better when you start biting into it. But the breast on this is just a big, thick breast. Don't. And the brioche bun, I really enjoy. Love the spicy mayo. In my opinion, there are cons to this sandwich. One, does anybody else not notice how greasy the damn sandwich is all the time? Every Popeyes chicken sandwich I've ever gotten, it's super greasy. To the point that when I touch the bun, there's just grease all over my hands. Is that a bad thing? Sometimes. Sometimes it's overly greasy. This one doesn't seem to be that bad. Two, when you get this sandwich, a lot of times there's a massive part of it that is missing any chicken whatsoever. So you can see right here, when you get to the back, there's no sandwich in the back part. You're going to get that when you don't have a uniform chicken. But some people do have a little bit of a gripe about that because you're just biting into bread at one part. But they do gain, the bread's damn good though. So's the mayo. Massive points for the juiciness they hold in it, the seasoning on there, and even the spicy mayo, which does come in clutch, in my opinion. And the fries. If you've never had Popeyes Cajun fries, some of the best fries on the market. There's not too many fries that can compete with Popeyes Cajun fries, if you ask me. There's some of that sweet heat in there. Hey. The seasoning you put on these, the crunch and the crisp that you get from it. The fact that no matter if you get a small, medium, large, or whatever order, you're going to have 70 billion fries because half of them in the bottom of your bag. This is a small, and you can see there's way more fries than you get in the medium of the Chick-fil-A. You lose a little bit of points, but I'm not really going to complain about the fact that it always comes in that paper, so they're always all over the place. This is a little more uniform, but I'll take flavoring over uniform any day. And now, let's do a little mac and cheese interlude. It's funny, because this right here says, let's get to the bottom of this, right on the side. So let's. Chick-fil-A. That's a medium. The Popeyes is a small. I don't know why I got a small, but they gave me a small. Let's get the forks out. Get the fork out. Which one would you side with right here? Just upon the eyeball test. I think it's a little unfair because Chick-fil-A just seems more appetizing because there's more of it. This just seems like it was sitting out a little bit longer. The first time I had Popeyes mac and cheese, I absolutely loved it. I don't know how it's going to do the second time. They've been making it for... Ooh, that's creamy. Oh. Who back in the kitchen today? That does not taste like the normal Chick-fil-A mac and cheese I've had. This is even creamier, even cheesier. That's damn good. Let me cleanse my palate. Let's go to Popeyes. All right, Popeye. I don't know. I don't know. I can't even get this one. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Tougher than I thought. Hold on. Make sure I cleanse the palate. All right, back to the Popeyes. Back to the Popeyes. Let's go. It'd been better if I did this blind. Alright, real test. That's why we saved a little bit on each. Yes, we did. That's why we saved a little bit on each. Yes, we did. Real test is... I put the wrong one on. Hold on, hold on. Y'all didn't see that. I'm over here tripping. That's why we saved it. That's why we saved it. Y'all didn't see that. Just talk amongst yourselves. Okay. Boom. I know everybody loves to do that. I am not an exception. I do love to do this as well. Putting the mac and cheese onto the chicken sandwiches, having the last few bites, just like so. That's good. A little bit of... No. A little bit of... All right, Popeye. Sweet heat. Come on. Man, I think I have my verdict. We're going to start from the bottom to the top. That doesn't even make sense. We're going to start with the French fries. It's not even close. Popeyes in a landslide. Better season. Better crunch to them. Chick-fil-A's fries are not that bad when I had them next to them, but they just don't compare to the amount of flavor and texture that you get with the Popeyes fries and the amounts that you seem to get. Chick-fil-A's gripes on the fries is that they're just kind of soggy and they don't have much crisp to them and there's just not much seasoning to them. To me, the fries are a complimentary thing. They're okay if you put them with the sandwich or you dip them in something, but standalone, these things I'll eat 9 billion of, and these I just... No. Moving right along. Mac and cheese was tougher than I thought. And Chick-fil-A's versus Popeyes, I would say Popeyes doesn't win. I would give it to Chick-fil-A when I've had them. When I had the Popeyes standalone by itself, I actually said Popeyes was better. Having them next to each other, Chick-fil-A's had a little more cheesy, creamy, thicker texture. And it seemed like there's like a white cheddar in there or something, which gave it a little hint of something else, as well as a decent amount of noodle integrity, meaning that the noodles were like, you got a lot more per scoop. With this, I seemed like I was jabbing at it a bunch of times. Popeyes is still very good, and I wouldn't hesitate to get it again, but it's just missing something compared to the Chick-fil-A. The texture-wise, it was just not good compared to Chick-fil-A. Again, this is just a comparison. I do like both. if I had to give the Chick-fil-A a rating, it would probably be a 9 as opposed to an 8.5 for Popeyes. So it is close, but I give the nod to the Chick-fil-A, which surprises me. I didn't think that would happen. And of course, the chicken sandwich comparison between the two. I will say Chick-fil-A did a great job, better than I thought. I did not think this was going to be close, but the nod still goes to Popeyes. Popeyes just has something extra, something juicier, something more seasoned, better bun, better sauce to it. It's just, together when you try it, it's just, as soon as you bite it, you're like, and I don't know what it is, but you all know what I'm talking about because you've had it. There is a reason that this started an exact chain reaction where every fast food franchise had to drop a premium chicken sandwich. Popeyes was the originator when it comes to that trend that has started. Chick-fil-A is the OG, and while it is very good, and I would never hesitate to order it, I still do like it very much. It just seems like it's just, I don't know if plain is the right word, but if you enjoy just like a classic, then you might say Chick-fil-A's is better. But Popeyes just seems like a limited edition item, but it's on their regular menu. And in that case, I would give Popeyes chicken sandwich probably a 9.8. I'm absolutely in love with Popeyes chicken sandwich. As opposed to with Chick-fil-A, I'd probably give it a 9.2. It's still well above average, excellent chicken sandwich, but it's hard when you're going up against the king. Speaking of the king, Popeyes has advanced to the final, and next week we will have the final where we face the #1 contender, everybody's champ Popeyes, against the dark horse, the Chick-King. I don't know why I stuttered on that one. The Chick-King from Burger King, which I think is just a massively underrated sandwich. And honestly, this one is going to be the toughest one I have done so far. I know it already because these two sandwiches I'm absolutely in love with. I'm ready for it. I hope you guys enjoyed. The final will be same time next week. I love y'all. The hand signs have made it to YouTube.